Alright, today we're looking at a new gym bag that is from Kong. In one of my last podcasts, I totally forgot who kind of recommended this bag to me, and I'm really sorry that I forgot. But someone really said, "Oh, you gotta check out these bags from Kong. They have really cool quality, but also a very interesting layout that might be beneficial for your training setup." This is an unboxing and first impressions. So with all of my first impressions and unboxing, I intentionally do not inform myself about the bag so that you can get a very honest first impression as if I would be going into a brick and mortar store and see this item for the very first time. That way you also can kind of see my reaction to it and kind of see, okay, is something really intuitive enough without me kind of looking at the product page or looking at the manual, and therefore none of this is edited. You see everything as is it is going on. And I also have my actual gym bag here. For those of you who don't know, I train boxing and Muay Thai, and therefore I have a very specialized loadout for my gym bag. Not many people have this much equipment with them, and more importantly for me, I also carry Thai pads, as you can see here, with me to the gym, which usually is not necessary. Most gyms or all of the gyms have Thai pads, but I kind of like to use my own just for hygienic reasons. Therefore, my loadout in my gym bag, which is now the North Face Basecamp Duffel in size L or XL, I'm not sure. You see, I have been using this a bunch. I've used duct tape to kind of, patch this thing up. I love this gym bag, but as you can see here, it could be time for a new gym bag, and therefore I'm really looking forward to see this one from Kong and see if I can fit all of these items inside. Again, it's a very specialized loadout. I guess, or I assume I can fit everything inside besides the Thai pads, so more of the boxing loadouts where you have regular pads for your hands, which I have there as well. But yeah, let's see if I can kind of exchange my North Face Basecamp Duffel with this one from Kong. And with that out of the way, let's open this up. Although there is a huge sticker that says, please do not use blades to open. I'm using a blade here. I'm a daredevil like that. So let's open this up. And what the hell? Wow! What is going on here? Hold on. Okay, hold on. No way. What? There is a wooden crate. The bag is inside a wooden crate. I'm speechless. I've never had. I've been doing bag reviews, unboxings, first impressions for such a long time, and I've never seen a wooden crate with metal hardware hinges. This looks like a ammo case or something. Never had this built to work hard as here on the side. Never had this kind of unboxing experience. Wow. I'm speechless. So this is the Core Duffel Wax Canvas Medium 35-liter Traditional. It says here on the sticker. And let me just, is this a, I'm speechless. All right, so let's open this up. And this is now for you in this view, maybe the wrong side, but wow. Your gear, your grind, your greatness. This is amazing. Wow, what an experience. I mean, I'm Honestly, I'm not sure if this is standard or if this is a limited edition now and therefore they sent a wooden crate. I don't know. Or if this is the experience for reviewers. But wow, this is amazing. But I can already see this bag will be too small for my gym, for my boxing and Muay Thai gear, which is a shame. Right off the bat. Okay, let's restart this, because this unboxing or this first impression experience just with this box was obviously overwhelming me with positive things. But I need to concentrate on the bag. So let's kind of try and delete this experience with the box. Really good experience. Let's check this out in just a second. But this is about the bag, right? Not about the box. So this is the Duffel, and this is the wax canvas edition. It looks really good. The build quality, obviously, because it's wax canvas, it has a very heavy duty feel to it, and it does look good because it is smaller than I anticipated. Let me just zoom in a little bit so you get a little bit better of a view. So yeah, let me just move that camera. Sorry about this. All right, so this is a little bit better. So 35 liters, obviously my gear doesn't fit in here, but I think this could be my next. I also go to the gym lifting weights and stuff like that. For that, I currently use the packed Arrow, which is a great bag, but maybe I switch, not maybe, I will switch my gym gear in here. For that, I only need, I'm having a really hard time sweating. When I work out, I have, for example, I have a resting heart rate of 48, and at the moment I'm really good at cardio. So what I usually bring to the gym when lifting weights, so not when I'm boxing, because I already can see my boxing gear won't fit in there. My shin guards, maybe if I only bring my gloves, then it could fit in a 35, but it won't fit. So let's move my Muay Thai gear away, and I will utilize this for weightlifting. So again, I do have a hard time sweating. Therefore, I wear a lot of clothing when I'm working out. I like to get a sweat on. So I usually wear, and some of you will laugh because many people around me, either at the Muay Thai gym or my wife, laugh at me, but I always wear 3 t-shirts, one of them long sleeve, and then I wear a hoodie sweater, plus sweatbands, and obviously my gym shoes. All of that will fit in here very easily and perfectly. 35 liters for that is great. So now we have some lashing points here on the side, really cool and I would say comfortable grab handle. A small little zippered pocket here on the side. This is probably really good for my valuables. So my phone, my wallet, car keys, when I'm putting that into the locker of the gym. Then here I have a side access, which is big enough for my shoes. I think this is a perfect, or this is supposed to be the place to store your gym shoes. So keeping those separate from your clothing, but it also could be a great place to store like wet gym clothing. Then another separate pocket here. This could be good for maybe a protein bar, or I'm not sure if let me see if my Lark, so this is my Lark water bottle. Would this fit in here? And no, it's not big enough to store my water bottle and then close it up. It is a little bit tight. So it could be a place for my water bottle if I just leave it open and have it standing like that. But this is probably more the place for, I don't know, other small items that I want to organize. Then going to the main compartment. By the way, these zippers, are they YKK? Yeah, YKK zippers. Now, this is a big, as you can see here, 35-liter main compartment. Here's the shoulder strap with 3 access slots and another slot here. But, and this is the second thing that was in the box, the beauty of the Kong duffel bag system, and that is what kind of drew me towards this, and where I was like, okay, this is extremely interesting, is this insert. And let me see. So they sent 3 different inserts that are connected to each other via Velcro. I could fit all of the 3 in here. Yeah. So let me just figure this out first. So this is kind of reminiscent of what you maybe would see in a camera bag. So you have the ability to kind of organize these compartments kind of like in a camera cube. So having different slots to be able to perfectly organize everything to your needs. Obviously, let me just try to think about how I would kind of organize this. So you have a big one, a middle one, and a small one. But if you are actually only able to properly use either the big one and the middle one, or potentially the middle one and small one, and give room for your shoes. And I think that is really important to think about. Do I want to use the separate shoe compartment? Because shoe compartments, like in all bags, be it from Modern Day Farer, I think Evergoods had one, no Air. If you have a shoe compartment, a separate shoe compartment, while it is a good idea, it always kind of expands into the main compartment and takes away volume of that main compartment. But obviously there is a wall that kind of separates the dirty shoes or the dirty clothing from everything else in the main compartment. So there is a benefit, but a trade-off that you need to keep in mind when utilizing a shoe compartment. So I think I want to utilize the shoe compartment and put my shoes here. So therefore I need to leave a little bit of space. So I guess I won't use, do I want it like so? Yeah, I think I want it like so. Let me think a little bit. So I guess I will put clothing. No. Will my sweater fit in here? I'm not sure. I really like this, but as you can tell right now live, you really need to think about how you want to configure this. So again, let me think about, you know what, let me get all of that clothing that I have here so we can pack it live. So this, let me get this and get a couple of shirts here. So this is my current gym bag, the Packed Arrow. And let's grab some clothing that I have lying around here. So here are my shoes, my gym shoes. So just that you can see the approx. This is a sneaker size US 8.5. So something like that. I actually wear 8. I bought these a little bit too big, but I mean, this could be a good opportunity to see, does this fit? I'm a fairly short person, so okay. Perfect. The shoes fit in. See that? I always use this air dust bag to kind of prevent my shoes, dirty shoes, kind of touching my clothing, because yeah, the gym floor, and it's not like a martial arts gym where they always sweep the floors and or the changing rooms. So in all the martial arts gyms that I go to or have been going to, you need to take off your shoes in front of the gym basically before going in. Therefore, the changing rooms are always pretty much clean. But in a gym where you're lifting weights, everyone is walking in, especially now in winter. The floors of the changing rooms were unfortunately pretty dirty with stuff from going off the street shoes when they came in from outside into the gym locker room, right? So shoes were always kind of dirty, and that is why I kind of want to separate them from my clothing, and that's why I use this air dust bag. But seeing now I can fit them here perfectly, that is great. Now, how will I utilize these? Will I use the middle one? So I always bring, obviously, my protein shake. So I could put the bottle like so in that one. That is actually a good case. So let's see. Sorry for this little bit of a mess, but so sweatpants, 1, 2, 3 shirts. Let's just wrap them in like so. And this is the hardest thing. Sweaters with a hoodie. I need a hoodie because the air conditioning always blows on my head and my neck when I'm lifting weights. I don't like that, so I always wear a hoodie. And this one is unfortunately very thick and takes a lot of room. So and I'm doing this really messy, so I'm sorry about that. But let's imagine I'm done with the workout, and then I'm just putting that in here, and it does fit. But as you can see here, it doesn't fit into this case that well. So maybe, just maybe, let's see. How about I utilize the small one? And that's the beauty of these separators. They are attached with Velcro, so I can kind of organize this just the way I need. And then I'm just going to take the small one and one. So, throw everything back again. And again, I'm sorry for being this messy, but I'm kind of, I guess I'm simulating how I'm done with the workout. I don't want to fold them up, and I'm just throwing it in here, and bam, yeah, that's much better. There we go. So yeah, I guess this is my next gym bag. Lifting weights, gym for lifting weights, not for Muay Thai training. So let's see what. So in the small one, you see protein bar, the thingy for getting into the gym. How you call this? To clean your hands. Anti-disinfectant gel. I always use that because obviously people just touch everything in the gym, and I just, especially when it was winter, I just wanted to make sure that I clean my hands. So let's put that in here, and then we are basically, here's also some space. Oh, that's good, but don't have anything there. So again, clothing on the top, protein shake, water bottle here in the middle. It's a little bit of, oh, I can't stand them up. Oh yeah, so 2 bottles here later on, and then my gym shoes here. That is actually, I really like this. This is a really good gym duffel, and I'm looking forward to test this out a little bit more in the gym. Again, I have been using this packed arrow bag, but this gym bag is really cool. I do like that I can keep this a little bit organized in these separators, and that's again the beauty of this Kong system. I really like this. idea from using a camera bag where you also have all these separators and having a very organized duffel bag instead of just having a huge hole where you kind of dump in everything and then somehow lose your items. Oh, what is this other thing that was in this? And this is, oh, a wallet. Not really my style, not going to take too much look at that. But yeah, this duffel bag, I really like this thing. Let's take a quick look at the strap. All right, the strap, truth to be told, nothing to write home about. I do feel like, considering the overall build quality of this duffel bag, which is really good from first impressions. I mean, this wax canvas, YKK zippers, the stitching and the attachment points all look very, very good. Oh, here are, by the way, 2 other external water bottle slots. So I could store them here, but my bottles are too big. I feel like this could be a little bit dangerous for them to drop out. But going back to this, the hardware, everything is great. I feel like they cheaped out a little bit here with this carabiner. This feels sturdy. Don't get me wrong. This is it's a good sturdy carabiner, but I feel like it looks a little bit boring. And there are so many good options for carabiners that are a little bit better. I feel I would have chosen a different carabiner, to be quite honest. The strap is okay. It feels a little bit out of place. It doesn't look like it belongs to this bag. It feels cheap in a way. This is also wax canvas. Maybe cheap is the wrong word, but it feels generic. This shoulder strap feels generic. I would have wished a little bit more unique and not something that I have seen on so many other duffel bags. And considering this duffel bag is such a unique experience and really cool, I really would have wished something better for a shoulder strap. But other than that, really looking forward to test this bag in the gym. I currently concentrate a lot on cardio training at home, jumping ropes, kettlebell, to be able to concentrate on Muay Thai and boxing. So I haven't been to the gym to lift weights or to be on an ellipse trainer, but I'm looking forward to test this in the gym, working out in the future. Yeah, I'm really impressed by this bag, and I was impressed by the unboxing experience. Again, the only thing that I'm not such a big fan of is the shoulder strap, and this is not a downside. This is just something to kind of consider. You really, really need to think hard about, okay, how will I load this bag? And therefore, will I actually need this, which of these internal organizational cubes that I really think you should get. I mean, the bag without the cubes is great, but for this experience to be really good, I really think you need to get these cubes as well. And then you kind of need to consider, okay, do I need the big one, the middle one, or the small one? Or do I need the big one and the small one, just like I did? Yeah, you kind of need to think about your layout there. And yeah, what are your thoughts about this gym bag, and what is your current favorite gym bag? By the way, I obviously will link all of the items mentioned in this video in the description below. Those are affiliate links. With those you won't pay more, but you will support this channel with a tiny, really tiny kickback of that sale. And if you do so and support this channel, thank you very much. All right, if you want to see maybe my loadout inside the North Face Basecamp duffel for Muay Thai training, check it out up here. YouTube thinks that you like the video down here, and don't forget to subscribe by clicking the button up here. That way we see each other in the next video. Thank you very much.